Hi, I'm going to be answering a question on Bollinger Bands today. It's been asked by one of the subscribers. But first, I think I need a coffee. Because we all know Scruffy likes a coffee. Ooh, what's that?
Look what you left behind.
This is mine. Toys. But more importantly, coffee by Princess Leia. If we ask her nicely, she put the gold bikini on. It's not happening, is it? I'm trying, guys, I really am. You know, it was great when we were younger. Now we're old, it's crap. Hey ho. Let's roll the intro and I'll tell you all about Bollinger Bands. Hi, welcome to the channel. If you haven't been here before, my name is Langers and I am the overgrown child that is the Scruffy Trader. So what are we doing today? Well, beautiful Winky's brought me my coffee, so that's score one. She brought me my toys that have been lying around the house because apparently I am one woman's work. Who'd have guessed I was a scruff? But I am a trader. And I'm a very good trader. And I prove that consistently. As I've yet to see another channel that's more or less as open as what I am. You know, there's always some kind of back hinge onto what the other trading channels are. For me, the only back hinge I have, I support a coffee fund and that's it. You know, other than that, the rest of it is just pure enjoyment. So if you do get any benefit from the videos I do, please consider the coffee fund because it genuinely makes this worthwhile. And in return, I try and give you a little bit of my knowledge. And that is what I'm going to do today. You know, and the questions come from one of the long-term subscribers, and it's a shout out to Odin's Mandate. What a great name, you know. I just fits me down to the ground, you know, as an aging child and a comic book hero, all that sort of stuff. Odin, well done. But the question is very simple. Will I look at Bollinger Bands? And I sure will. Because Bollinger Bands is probably the one indicator above all of them that if I had no other choice and could only have one, it would be a Bollinger Band. And I'll go on to explain that when I get on the charts. It is actually my favourite indicator. But what you have to remember with indicators is they are just guides. They're not triggers and they're not absolute. Because there is no absolute system out there. You know, I have a high win rate, as you know. But it's been honed over a long period of time and a lot of education. In fact, I'll give you an idea. This is a workbook. 216 chapters. And it is, as you can see, packed with information. And it is thick. Right? So if you're coming in thinking you're going to get rich overnight because you've seen this clown,
you ding dong!
This ain't the place for you. However, if you've come in and you want to better yourself and you think you could make it as a trader over a period of time, then this is the place for you. Okay, so please subscribe, support the channel, click the like button, and if you've got a question, drop it in the comments below. And I'll do my best to answer them, as I'm going to now for Odin. So let's have a look at the Bollinger Bands. I'll not go into the history. Basically, it was created by John Bollinger. And it's a very simple indicator, but it's incredibly effective. So I'll jump on the chart and we'll go through it. Okay guys, as promised, I'm going to have a little look at the Bollinger Band, and it's the indicator I use the most, if anything. Every day I use it. It helps me get into trades, it helps me get out of trades, but more importantly, it just gives me an overall view of what's happening in the market. Now, when John Bollinger created this in the early 80s, that's what it was for. It was to give a visual representation of what's happening very quickly. And what it's primarily doing is it's showing dynamic support and resistance, in other words, moving support and resistance, and also dynamic overbought and oversold. And you can see it just clearly by quickly looking at it. So if I shot a Bollinger Band onto the chart, there we are, you can see it nice and clear. I've exaggerated the outer lines and the middle, etc., so you can see it. It's made up of three elements, and it is a 20 moving average through the middle, and the 20 is used because it is probably one of the most known moving averages in the industry. Everybody looks at it as a barometer of movement of price. If it's pointing up, it's going up. If price is above it, it's going up, and vice versa sort of thing. It's just one of those moving averages everybody looks at. And also because there's normally around 20 working days in a month. 20 is a good round number. All right. Then it has an outer line and a lower line. So it's like a high line, lower line. And what they do is they show how far the market's stretching out, because they are made up of two deviations of that moving average, you know, like how far away it is. And as they push out, like a rubber band, and with a rubber band, if you go like that, you feel the tension, comes back to the middle. And that's what happens over and over. The price will try and get back into the middle. But you need to know, can quickly see where this turning point is going to occur. Now, I don't use a Bollinger Band as a trend indicator. I use it more for counter trend. And I'll show you what I mean. The basis is you're looking for a strong break to the outside. You can lessen the signals by having a 2.5 deviation rather than a 2. Personally, I don't recommend it. The standard settings are ideal. Okay, so this is your first thing you're looking for. You're looking for a strong break outside. Then you wait. And you want, no. I want to get in. That's moving up. I can see it's moving up. Yeah, it is. But it's overstretched. And when it's overstretched, that means there's going to be a shift in sentiment very soon. And you can capitalize on that. You know, okay. So that is there. Strong move up, it's pushed out. I'm interested. Next candle, strong move out, but it's got a long wick to the top. Tells me that things is slowing down. There's a red candle there. Still on the outside, but it's definitely telling me it's slowing down. There's your next candle. Final push out. And the reason I know it's a final push out, because this is the candle I'll be watching. When it ends, it has closed well and truly within inside the Bollinger Band. And these are current charts, guys. I don't cherry pick things. I will put in order a few ticks underneath that wick, because if you remember, the market comes to me. I will draw a line in just so you can see it. So like a couple of ticks under there, just sort of like that. All right. It might have been tagged. Yeah, sit on a little bit of heat. But then wallop, it's paid me. All right. So I'm not really bothered. Now, bear in mind, I am only using this Bollinger Band. There's no support and resistance lines on here. There's no RSI, stochastics, nothing. No MACDs. It is just this. So I'm reading what I see. All right. Again, strong push out on the other side because there's now a change in sentiment. You can see that's a strong drive down. However, it's a strong drive down that has pushed out of the band. Started here, still coming, still coming. That candle is the reversal because it changed color. Same process. Couple of ticks above it, so the market has to come to me. I know it's at least going to try and get into here, and wallop, it's paid me again. All right. And if I keep my sort of management running, I'll get 15, 20 ticks, and bear in mind I'm always at break even at that point, so I couldn't give a monkeys after then. If it comes and stops me out, where do we get to? 24. So I'd have been break even and paid. Dead simple. All right. Watch it again, over and over. Even here, strong push out, strong push out. That is closed inside. That would have paid me. Come further through. Strong push out. I'm now watching it. Strong push out, strong push out, strong push out. This one really interests me because it shows me a massive change in sentiment. Long tail to the top, short body pushing down. That one has a go at getting out, doesn't break the top of here. This one closes inside. Move my little line up underneath there, so my order's under here somewhere, and it paid me. And that's essentially how a Bollinger Band works. It's not rocket science. You're basically looking to go from one side of it to the other like a pinball machine. Ideally, you want to do it with the overall trend. So if this was all shorts, you're waiting for it to go to the top to short to the other side. If it was an overall trend going long, it's the other way around. You're looking for here to go that way. But if you're feeling brave, you can look at one time chart and just do what I've just shown you. But do it carefully. Right? Combine it with something else, stochastic, something like that. And it'll look after you. And you can see where these flares are coming by it flaring out. Okay. Because when you have a sausage like this, where it's sort of thin, low volatility, and low volatility is always followed by a burst. And then you wait for that burst to happen and you counter trend it. Not rocket science. In fact, I've been doing that this afternoon. I did an all or nothing because I was looking for about 10 pips on this here, and hey, it's hit my line. So happy days, you know. So I'll pull up my figure and see what we got. Simple, guys. So there you are. Quick one on the Bollinger Band, just for the little bite-sized chunks. Play with it, use it. Personally, I think it's one of the best indicators that there is. And with a bit of luck, make you some money. So remember, guys, do what you love. Money will follow. See you all in the next one.